All right, I've got Casey, our waterfront director. Hello. And Casey's going to show us how to coil and throw a rope that has a weight on the end. Now what we have on the end is a fender, and if we had an electrical cord tied to that, then it would become a fender electric. Yay! So anyways, bad jokes aside. So Casey is going to demonstrate how to coil this properly. So he's going to get down in his surfer position. He's going to hunker down. He's going to take his left elbow and put it on top of his knee. And then he's going to, with his thumb underneath, like that, he's going to stretch out and pull a coil in over his fingers. Okay? So let me zoom in a little bit here. All right, and so he's reaching out and he's placing a coil here. Now, once he knows where that is, he can keep his eyes on the victim the whole time as he's pulling those coils in. And actually, he can get a lot faster than this and pulls the fender up here, okay? So he can throw it by the fender, or he can drop it down a little bit and swing it like a bowling ball. And then he will step into his throw and try to throw it over the shoulder of his victim in the water. Boom, there you go, good job. Now if he's got any left over, he pointed his fingers out towards the victim, and the coils just simply played right off of his hand. And if there's anything left in the hand, then it's set. If he happened to miss, he can quickly recoil and doesn't have all that much more to recoil. So he's going to quickly recoil. There he goes. And then he's going to toss it out. Woo! Boom, there you go. That's how you do it with a weight on the end of the line. Next, we'll show you how to do an unweighted line. All right, so Casey, our waterfront director for Camp Body, is going to show you the other way to coil up the ropes if you happen to be left-handed. So he is going to put the loop around his wrist there. I know the Pioneer Merit Badge pamphlet says not to do that, but we made it so it's easy to get off your wrist if it gets stuck. Okay, so Casey's going to hunker down in his surfing position. He's going to take his right hand and he's going to rest the elbow on his knee like that, okay? And then he's going to pass the coils with the thumb underneath, and he's going to reach out and turn his hand up and lay the coils right across his fingers like that. Every time he's going to clamp down on it, and he's going to continue to do this until he gets to the end of the rope where we have our boat fender. All right, now he's ready to toss it. There it goes. Woo. Boom. Almost made it to the waterfront. There you go. Now he can recoil it very quickly if he happens to miss, which he never does.
If I'm throwing left-handed, I probably will.
It's good that he can use either hand. You might say he's amphibious. All right, there he goes. Whee! All right, good job, Casey. Hello, Casey. Casey's back to show you how to coil and throw an unweighted line. So we have a 50-foot line. It's a little longer than what you're required to have for Pioneer and Merit Badge, but what's another 10 feet? So he's going to hunker down like he did with the weighted line. He's putting his elbow on his left knee, left elbow on his left knee, and he's starting to coil the line. Now he's doing it the same way. He's bringing the coils over his little pinky and over his forefinger. But when he gets about halfway in, what we want to show is that he is now bringing his finger over, and now he is separating the coils for the remaining part of the line. All right, so this makes it easier for him to then grab those coils. And when he does, let me back out of here a little bit. Now he has a single strand of rope or length of rope there that he can use to toss. All right, so let me back out of here. So he's going to take what's in his right hand and he's going to throw the entire part of that coil out. And then the rest of the line just follows suit. Now, if it's not enough to pull it off his hand, that's okay. But that's a pretty darn good distance there. And you've done a good job, Casey. All right, we've got Casey, our waterfront director here at Camp Body. And he is going to demonstrate how we can shorten a 50-foot piece of polypropylene rope. It does float. And this is set up to be a line tender rescue rope, but it's been put into a daisy chain. And so what we have here is a series of overhand knots, actually slip knots that are one after the other. And this is the end, and as he pulls this out, it goes to the next one over here. Now, at this end, what we have is a bowline that will be over the shoulder of the rescuer, and he's going to put this over his shoulder at the ready. And I have a loop at this end that I can pass the line through. I'm just going to hold it right now. But I'm going to hold it while Casey goes out and gets his victim. And you can see how the line is paid out. And there you go. Using the daisy chain. It keeps it from getting snarled up, and it releases very easily. And Casey's going to show you basically starting from this end over here how you do your daisy chain. So you make a slip knot, and then you reach through the bight and grab the next one, and you just keep going and going and going and going until you get to the end. Take a bow.